In a land where the sun shines all year and the air feels dry as fire, rain used to be only a dream. Dubai was built from the desert, a place of endless sand that people turned into a city of glass, water, and light. But one thing the city could not control was the sky. For years, people looked up and saw clouds pass without a single drop. It felt like nature had locked the rain away. But Dubai is not a city that gives up. When the ground offered no water, its people decided to ask the sky for it. What started as a small experiment became a mix of science and determination. Now, when clouds form over the tall buildings, they do not come by luck. They come because humans made them. In a place where rain was once a miracle, Dubai learned how to create it. But how can a city make rain out of thin air? Dubai has always stood as a symbol of human ambition. But beneath its shining towers lies a struggle that no wealth could easily solve: water. The city sits in one of the driest places on Earth, where summer heat climbs beyond endurance and rainfall barely touches the ground. In an average year, only a few inches of rain fall across the region, vanishing before they can feed the soil or fill a reservoir. For a city growing faster than almost any other on the planet, this was not just inconvenient, it was dangerous. Without water, progress dries up. Farms fail, industries stall, and even the dream of daily comfort begins to crack. Yet Dubai has never been a place that waits for mercy from nature. While others prayed for clouds, Dubai decided to build them. Scientists, engineers, and government leaders came together, driven by a single belief: that the sky's limits could be rewritten. They studied every droplet, every movement of the wind, searching for a way to call rain where there was none. It wasn't just about technology, it was about survival, about proving that even in the world's harshest desert, human determination could make the impossible fall from the sky. So how does Dubai actually make it rain? The answer lies in a science both delicate and powerful: a process called cloud seeding. It begins high above the desert, where planes and drones search the skies for clouds that already carry small traces of moisture. These are not yet rain clouds, but they hold the potential for it. Tiny droplets floating silently, waiting for something to gather around. Once the right clouds are found, pilots or automated drones release fine particles into them, often made of silver iodide or potassium chloride. These particles act as the heart of every raindrop, giving invisible vapor something to cling to. Inside the clouds, those particles spark a chain reaction. Water vapor gathers around each one, forming tiny droplets that bump, merge, and grow heavier until gravity pulls them toward the earth. What begins as dust ends as rainfall, turning dry skies into living storms. It's a simple idea with an extraordinary result. The sky transformed from passive observer to human collaborator. To many, it feels like magic, but every drop that falls is the result of measured timing, precision instruments, and scientists reading the sky like a living machine. In those moments, when rain falls over the desert, technology and nature stop competing and start working together. Dubai's next leap in weather control came not from bigger planes, but from smarter machines. The city moved from pilots to precision-guided drones, tiny, intelligent aircraft that fly straight into the clouds, carrying the future in their circuits. These AI-powered drones don't rely on luck or instinct. They scan the sky in real time, reading wind direction, humidity, and temperature patterns to find the perfect moment to act. Once inside the right cloud, they release small bursts of electric charge, stimulating water droplets to collide and grow. What used to take long flights and guesswork is now an exact science. No pilots, no delays, just machines writing weather with mathematical accuracy. These sleek silver drones move with quiet confidence, gliding through the humid sky like scribes painting with lightning. They can reach higher, move faster, and target more clouds than any aircraft before them, creating rainfall with astonishing precision. Watching them feels like watching humanity cross an invisible line, the point where technology no longer imitates nature but helps shape it. For Dubai, this isn't just about rain, It's about control, efficiency, and innovation. While most of the world still waits for weather forecasts, Dubai is beginning to make them obsolete. Here, the future doesn't predict the weather, it creates it. Not everyone sees artificial rain as a perfect solution. For every success story that shows rain falling over Dubai's golden desert, there are voices that ask, at what cost? Critics argue that cloud seeding might interfere with natural weather cycles, or that introducing chemicals into the air could harm the environment over time. Some scientists warn that shifting rainfall in one region could reduce it in another, creating imbalances nature never intended. These concerns are not unfounded. After all, humanity is tampering with something as ancient and complex as the sky itself. But Dubai has never approached this technology with recklessness. Instead, it has turned skepticism into motivation. The city invests millions into studying how every seeded cloud behaves, how each particle interacts with air, and what traces are left behind after rainfall. Environmental teams test soil and water for safety, ensuring that the artificial rain nourishes rather than damages. Satellite data and weather models track regional patterns, confirming that Dubai's efforts enhance rainfall rather than steal it. This level of scientific transparency has made Dubai's project one of the most closely monitored in the world. The truth is, artificial rain is not about playing God. It's about learning to cooperate with nature's systems. Dubai's scientists see themselves not as rainmakers, but as rain partners, finding harmony between precision engineering and fragile ecosystems. Through careful research, open data, and global collaboration, the city continues to refine its approach, proving that innovation doesn't have to come at nature's expense. Today, the results of Dubai's bold vision can be seen everywhere the eye turns. Where endless dunes once stretched to the horizon, green now blooms. Parks shimmer with fountains, palm-lined boulevards cut through neighborhoods that once knew only sand. Artificial rain has done more than quench the earth. It has rewritten the story of the desert itself. The dry air that once carried dust now carries the scent of fresh soil. Tiny ecosystems have begun to form. Birds, plants, and insects thriving where life once struggled to survive. The impact reaches far beyond beauty. Rain has given rise to local farming projects, reduced dependence on imported water, and supported industries that once seemed impossible in such a harsh climate. Tourists now walk through gardens that stand as proof that technology can heal what nature withholds. For the people of Dubai, this is more than progress, it's identity. A city that once begged the sky now blesses the earth, transforming scarcity into abundance. What was once a dream of rain is now a rhythm of life, falling gently across the desert that refused to stay dry. If a city built from sand can learn to summon rain, what else might humanity be capable of? Dubai's journey is more than a technological milestone. It's a reminder that the limits we believe in are often just stories we've told ourselves. By turning science into skywriting, Dubai has shown that innovation isn't just about invention, it's about imagination. Each drop of artificial rain represents something far larger, the moment when human curiosity met the atmosphere and refused to be ignored. Around the world, regions facing droughts and disappearing rivers are beginning to look upward, inspired by Dubai's example. If weather can be guided, perhaps famine can be prevented. If clouds can be charged with new life, maybe the planet itself can be balanced again. Scientists are already exploring ways to scale weather control, not to dominate nature, but to cooperate with it. From Africa's dry plains to California's fire-scorched valleys, the idea of man-made rain is Dubai's accomplishment, stands as a symbol of what happens when ambition meets empathy. Technology not used for power, but for preservation. In a world running out of water, Dubai proved that sometimes the answer is above us, literally. And if you're amazed by how science bends nature, like, share, and subscribe for more stories of human innovation, where technology, imagination, and courage come together to create miracles. Join us, and witness how humanity continues to reach for the impossible, and sometimes manages to hold it in the palm of its hand.